Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, bringing you guys this week's Collective Kicks weekly recap. It is Friday, the 20th of December. Let's jump in. There's a lot of news to cover. Let's go ahead and start off the last article that we have on the site, and it is regarding the Yeezy 2 Red Octobers. And yes, it was announced that there is a release date, and then it was pulled from the finish line calendar, and then it was tweeted out that they're going to be doing it. So they've really been back and forth with the information. No official word from Nike about this. I actually hit up Nike directly on chat and try to figure anything out. They don't know anything, they said, but it makes sense. A lot of people were saying that the reason why they're doing this is because since Kanye left Nike, they don't really want to make a big to do about it internally, but external sites or whatever like Foot Locker can be pushing it. So I don't know if that means Nike Store is not going to be releasing them or what, but the release date is set for December 27th, online only, for Foot Locker. So I'm not sure if other sites are going to have them again. Hopefully Nike Store will get them. We'll see what happens next Friday. I believe is the 27th, and it is going to be ridiculous. Merry Christmas. Remember to focus on Christmas, not stupid Yeezys. And I was going to call these the bloody Christmases or the bloody Decembers instead of the Red Octobers, because it's just going to be ridiculous. But the information is on the site if you guys are curious about that. Also, if you guys want to check any of the other articles, check the description, and you can take a link directly to collectivekicks.com. Let's go ahead and continue on. Tiffany dunks sold for $11,000 on eBay yesterday. And what I'm thinking happened here is that, and a lot of people mentioned this as well, that there was some shill bidding going on. People that listed it were probably bumping up the auction. It had 64 bids on it. And this is for the Tiffany dunk highs. And here's the craziest part about it. No, it's not a sample. No, it has no insoles. No, it has no original box. Yes, it's an early release pair. That's what they say. So I'm like, I don't know, dudes. Whoever bid on that, unless you guys were doing it as a joke, hopefully nobody actually pays that much for those sneakers, because it's definitely not worth it. I'm hoping that when these actually drop, it's a major general release, just like every other Nike SB sneaker drop we saw in 2013. That's what my hopes are for, but we'll see what happens. Moving on. Oregon Duck PE Jordan 5s. Are these really releasing? I wrote this article. Check it out. Read the details on this article. I have reason to believe that they're not actually dropping. We have had no official word from Jordan Brand about this shoe. The only thing is one of the players were saying that they're going to drop, and then other people were reporting it that it is actually happening. We are seeing some pairs here and there through the typical people that have unauthorized pairs of sneakers. So who really knows? Honestly, I've checked with some people here and there, and the word that I've gotten back is they don't know about these shoes happening yet, and these are coming. It's coming from people that absolutely should know. So my question is it really going to happen? I'm saying no. I know a lot of people aren't going to believe me. I know a lot of people think that they're still going to be releasing February 14th. We'll just have to see what ends up happening. But I'm still sticking to it until I hear otherwise. And if I do, I'll definitely make a follow-up article. But as of now, I say it's not going to be happening. There is a new image of the Supreme Foamposites in a black colorway. I gotta say, I know it's a Hypebeast shoe. I have to actually say I like the black one. And that's coming off of some images down here, as you can see, of the red Supreme Foamposite, which I wasn't a big fan of. But you can see the black one again right here. I actually don't mind it. I do like the black upper. It looks a little bit crazy. Supposedly there's a 3-pack of Supremes. No idea what the release date is. I don't know if it's January, February. More information to come on this. Obviously, this is all kind of leaked information. Nothing's official. And I want to make sure that I stress that to my writers on the site, as well as to the audience that is watching. No, hopefully the articles that I'm showing you guys are articles when we find out stuff, brand new news. It's exciting to show you guys them, but never take it as official until we hear from Nike or see official images and get more efficient information than a simple post here and there. And I guess that brings me down to, oh yeah, so now we have my top 25 pickups from 2013. I have the video out there on the site as well as on my YouTube channel if you guys want to see. It's a long video, buckle up, but it's about 27 minutes long, but it is the top 25 picks. There's also some miscellaneous sneakers here and there I ended up throwing in the mix. So there's definitely over like 30, I think there's about 34 sneakers that I show picked up from this year, which is just insane. Moving on, 12 Days of LeBron. I don't know how to say his name, but this person reached out to me on Twitter, and I liked what he was trying to do. He's doing an art project for every 12 days remaining left until Christmas. He's going to be releasing a piece of art that he's done. with LeBron as Santa Claus and all these LeBron sneakers. Really dope artwork, and the reason why he wants to do is he wants to get LeBron's attention to hopefully get him to maybe, if he can, possibly donate some shoes. That would be sold for charity and so on and so on. Check out the article for more information on that. But I support things like that. I don't think it's realistic that it's going to get LeBron's attention for something like this, but who knows? If posting an article like this does help, then why not? I thought it was cool. And the artwork is cool. That's the reason why I did it. Again, the Ultimate Hypebeast collaboration, Foamposite and Supreme, I did just the article about that, which was based off of the first images that we saw. We have from the G Money, we have an article about some exclusive future bait collaborations and whatnot with ASICs and whatnot, and some other. It looked like they had some other sneakers other than the ASICs. I thought I saw some Reeboks in there, which would be pretty crazy to see. But check that one out if you want to see. There is no Doerbercher Jordan 11. This is yesterday. This news broke that the Doerbercher 11s was going to be happening. I think it was yesterday, and it's crazy how everything escalates and everything turns so quickly because false information is false information. Unfortunately, this came from the person that was supposedly designing the sneaker. I don't know what Jimmy Lee's story quite is, but it's not happening for sure. I actually dug in a little bit and confirmed there is no Jordan 11 Doerbercher. I'm not sure what is going to be designed, and I don't think anybody is allowed to say. And I know for sure the kid would not be able to say if he was in fact going to design a Doerbercher sneaker. You have to sign confidentiality agreements with him and Nike and his parents and Nike. There's no way this information would leak out, even if we're expecting and thinking because next year's the Jordan 11, it would be the Doerbercher 11. I've heard for sure it's not going to be a Jordan 11. I guess we will wait and see. Next year is a long time away, but all the rumors that hyped everything up for 24 hours can be put to rest. No Doerbercher Jordan 11. Melo M10 BHM first look. If you guys are interested in that, there is the first look at those shoes. I actually really like those Melos, especially with the flight plate. Nike AirTech Challenge HUARACHEs. I believe these are actually releasing this weekend. I swear I saw some things in the States where these are releasing. But check this article out from Kicks Reason. Also another one from Kicks Reason, some more Reebok pumps. I love that Kicks Reason always covers all of the Reebok stuff. Much appreciated, sir. Jordan 2 colorways are new for 2014. There is 3 new colorways out there. We're seeing a lot of infrared and cement prints. If you guys didn't see, and I'll show you guys some more coming here, but you can see the third portion of this. You can see the cement and the infrared colorway. They're definitely using this a lot in a lot of different models for next year. But there's 3 new colorways. I think they'll grow on people. I actually don't mind them at all, but I think that people have a hard time adjusting to seeing new colorways in kind of a unique fashions, I guess. But more to come on that. The Flight Before Christmas pack happens the day before Christmas. There's the 4-pack of Jordans, as you can see there. I actually really like the SE, the 28 SEs. If I can get my hands on those, I probably will do so because I just really like the black and orange on them, and they look dope. And they all of them are have 3M reflective on it. Again, this is the original order. Article on the Doerbercher 11 set for 2014, and you see I had a question mark on there. And I write these articles with the intent not to misinform, but this is the information being presented to us. Do we believe it or not? I think that's important that you guys look at it from that perspective. Really dope sneaker and article here regarding Phase 2. If you don't know who he is an awesome sneaker dude. Guy has an insane collection and his own blog site, which I linked in the article. But he showed us a pair of 50/50 bread samples, half leather, half AJKO canvas material. Really, really crazy, very unique, and really time. It was awesome to see him post this, I guess, right in time for the Bread 1 release that's happening like in a week or whatever. So shout out to FaZe. Always great stuff that I always see on Instagram from him. Air Max 95 Brave Blues, if you're interested in that. Also, new collab coming between Premier and Nike SB. Looks pretty cool. Check out those insoles and that new Tiffany colored box. Definitely love that. Yeah, Gamma 11, I did this article and then did a follow-up video if you missed the video of how the hype has just gone crazy for the Gamma 11s. I think it's definitely been crazy. The limited edition LeBron 11 codes. Now, I was told that from numerous people that they were not getting the codes. And actually, for myself included, I was working on an extra code. and I did not get the code. And I guess it's a glitch in the system. And I opened a ticket with 2K Sports, and I'm waiting patiently for them to get back to me about this because I want to make sure I get my code since I put in all of the work. And what happens is it didn't unlock when it was supposed to. So at first I reported that they were all gone. They're not all gone. It actually is a fact that people are not getting the codes when they're supposed to be. So clarification that's been updated twice if you guys want to check out that article and you need more information about that. 3 new colorways, or I guess new colorways to the to the Jordan 11 lows. We do see a Concord low. There is another one that looks like a Space Jam low, but it is not. It does have speckled cement on the back. And then we have a new colorway of kind of the snake skin, which is weird that they're doing it this year coming up when it's the year of the horse. They really should have done a snake skin in the year of the snake. Personal opinion, I think that would have been better. But I actually don't mind the new snakeskin look. I know it's not a classic one, but it's still something to look forward to. And the Concord lows, absolute fire to me. I think that they look amazing and definitely a dope looking summer sneaker. We have some Under Armour Spawns PEs here. If you guys want to check out that article from Aaron, those actually look pretty crazy. I don't know if I could ever rock them casually or anything like that because they don't have much of a casual appeal to me, but they look like soldier shoes out for the basketball courts. I bet they do work. Kobe 8, Year of the Horse, first look if you guys are interested in that. Yes, they're still releasing new Kobe 8 colorways. I don't know when they're going to stop. Maybe this might be the last one. There's also a GS look at an After 8 LeBron 11 GS size, which kind of looks like the King's Pride in some sense, but blacked out instead of that gold. Some New Balance Spring and Summer 2014 preview. There's a lot of sneakers out there. Very detailed pictures if you guys want to check out that one. LeBron twisted his ankle and rested up the next day wearing some Oregon State, I wish, Oregon Duck Jordan 5s. This article blew me away, or this picture blew me away with the Foot Locker building destroyed and people robbed the Foot Locker supposedly for some Jordans and Foamposites, but they busted down the whole entire window. I did a little article on that if you guys want to check that out. And this was, again, the original story when we kind of heard that the Oregon Duck Foamposites and Oregon 5 PEs are getting a release date. Again, question mark on that because I didn't believe that the Oregon 5s were actually going to get a release date. The Foamposites, though, have been verified. Yes, the Foamposites are getting a release date, so I guess we will be looking forward to that. It's going to be a small release, but still, those foams look pretty crazy. If I got those, it would definitely be to be sold, to be 100% honest, only because I do not want Oregon stuff in my collection. But speaking about Oregon, we had the ability to see some Oregon State Beaver Nike IDs that were out there, which I thought looked really rad. Of course, I'm a big fan. I already have some of my own. But pretty cool. It was given to them as gifts for the Hawaii Bowl, which I thought was awesome. Really cool. Prelude 3 drops tomorrow for those that are interested in getting the Kobe Prelude 3s. And then we saw some images of a Jordan 11 in nubuck. No patent leather, but a nubuck upper. And I don't know if this is a real or if it's a leak from China, but as far as I know, there's no production of it, and there's actually been no official samples of this shoe either. So I'm not saying this shoe's a knockoff, but that's kind of brings up an interesting point. Like, we're seeing things that we think are samples, but maybe they're just completely 100% knockoffs. Anyway, just food for thought about that. There's no verification whether or not those are legitimate samples or not. LeBron twisted his ankle. There was a video out there of him twisting his ankle in his LeBron 11. So painful to see. Because I really want him to be rocking the LeBron 11s, but mishaps like that are just not good to see. Some new SB information if you guys wanted to check these out from the G Money, St. John Lows and the Gradient Dunks, and the Foamposites released today. The Area 72s, they're calling it now instead of the Asteroids. Did you guys cop these or not? I really like the sole, very reminiscent of the Fruity Pebble LeBron 4s. And great custom shoe or whatever else. If I get my hands on these for the good price, I'm definitely going to be picking them up because I want to see them in person, and I think that they're just a unique sneaker. Super Skytop 4 red colorways were announced. They look pretty crazy, definitely Yeezy-ish. And oh yeah, this is the big one. So there is a Collectivekicks sneaker awards for you guys to vote on, and I did a video for you guys on this earlier. Please go out there and vote. If you guys have not yet, go to this and vote for your sneakers. It's basically you vote for the sneakers that you thought were the best sneakers of the year. and I had a bunch of different sneakers in a bunch of different categories. And you just go and vote. You can vote once, and I'm tallying all of the results. So check that one out, please, if you can. Anything out of this entire video, that would be great because I want to have an announcement of which shoes were voted as the best. And when you vote, it actually tells you which ones are voted up the most. Nike SB Dunk High Year of the Horse images, red suede, pretty crazy. It would be really actually dope if that gold backdrop was black, my personal preference, but definitely looks pretty crazy. And there's a gold speckled sole if you want to click in and see a couple more images of that. And again, the Concord lows, I'm confirming for sure that we will see Concord lows. It was kind of questionable whether or not it was happening, and I'm saying it is. Adidas, I wrote this article as well, another original one for myself, saying, will Adidas give Damian Lillard a signatured shoe? And I'm speaking not of a player edition of a current model. I'm talking his own signatured sneaker. I think he deserves it. He's been playing phenomenally well with D Rose injured. We need to see some representation of a dope sneaker with Adidas, and hopefully give a little bit more rise back to the Adidas family. And I think that Lillard is the perfect one. I for sure would buy the shoes just because of the Portland aspect of it. Moving on, Kevin Hart was clowned a lot about these Air Yeezy 2 Red Octobers from posting the pictures that he had here. I accidentally clicked into that, but yeah, you should check out that article if you guys want. Supposedly he was charged $7,000 to $8,500 for the sneakers, which for Kevin Hart, for getting them 2 weeks early, that's kind of a steep price. But if you can afford it, I guess so. I did mention this one previously before I wrote this article, but be careful of early release Jordan 11 Gamma sneakers, guys. Look at the results from this picture of the early release pairs. Make sure if you're buying them on the aftermarket that you get receipts and get detailed pictures to make sure that they are not fake, because you do not want to be had. And it might look real, it might feel real, but then if you really get into it, like it might, the glue's not the same, the air pocket's probably non-existent, the carbon fiber's off. There's a lot of things that will warn you that you might be buying fake. So please do your research before you guys buy on the aftermarket. Nike 9, Kobe 9 Lifestyle, we get a first look at those. Kind of actually pretty crazy. One of the better looking lifestyle shoes in my opinion. We saw another preview and a running Fag, I don't even know how to say his name, dude. And this, I don't even know who the other guy is, but the bottom line is these shoes look dope. And big shout out to the Shoe Game for posting it, because I wouldn't have known about this article without them. But the sneakers look really, really crazy. And I'm not going to butcher the names anymore. Just go check out the article if you guys want to check them out. The Zoom Hyper Rev gets a release date, which is a Kyrie Irving-like sneaker. Kind of reminiscent of an old Kobe sneaker, actually, which is kind of nuts. But looks very interesting. I'm curious to actually see these. And always interested in seeing a performance review by Nightwing from these sneakers. So looking forward to that. Reebok Monday Treat Shack Attack. If you guys want to see that, it's Kicks Reasons Monday like blog about Reeboks. And the SB Costin 1 Fragment Design, it was a preview out there. And I think that was that it? There was a whole bunch. OG1 Jordan style, like with suede on it. Those ones will be coming eventually, from what I heard. And then, oh yeah, there was a whole bunch of leaks last week as well. There's so much information this week. It's crazy, guys. But there was a leak about the Black Toe 14's coming back. Some possible red Toro Jordan 6s, but with leather instead of suede or nubuck, which will be interesting. Hopefully they actually go with the nubuck or suede on that one personally. Sport Blue Jordan 6s, which I'm excited to see those ones come back. AJKO, like a Sport Blue like version, or a Royal version, if you will. I mean, Sport Blue, Royal, you do. I mean, it's semantics in my opinion. I mean, it looks like, if it looks like and feels like it, it probably is. But Sport Blue, one version of those, which the AJKO is, it's dope that it's coming back in kind of in its original form, it looks like. And then this reverse True Blue, or it's actually a Sport Blue, but again, semantics. I think it looks like a reverse True Blue. That is actually happening as well. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of the day and holiday. And check back next Friday for the Collective Kicks weekly recap. And check back tomorrow for my list of my top 10 sneakers that I did not pick up from this year. And I have a couple other fun videos coming for you guys soon, including some pickups. Thank you again for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.